Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Hey yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit. Then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate. Can't control me, best beware with your gun. You can't get jacked, son like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing. I rushed in, Jamaica never fake the moves outside. Be outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never worry. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last. Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me. The best they gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young. We was dumb, but in retrospect I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy hanging out in the 90s, packing guns. Memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme, I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to the hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook cause none of it was capped from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Put out my heat first, he put out his heat last.
I'm fucking back again. You know what it is. It's your boy World Rama Grindhardtv podcast again. Happy November. Should I say happy Thanksgiving week? Because this is actually the start of the Thanksgiving week and all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that tuned in and tuned out. Yeah, we kind of late today because I was at Hoth 4's basketball game. He now plays for St. Rose. It's a Catholic school team out of Far Rock. And today the other team, they 2-0. They won both their games. The first game they won, he scored I think Hoth 4 scored 7 points the first game. This game he had, and I was in Miami for that, so I got all that information. But we're going to get into the whole Miami thing, but I was in Miami last week for the first game, but the second game I was there. Me and his brothers was there, and he had 8 points. He did two 3-pointers and a layup, and he had 2 assists and 2 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so proud of my little 10-year-old because he's out there playing hard. You know what I'm saying? Like he doing his fucking thing. I'm so happy for you, Carell. I love you. I love all of the Hoths, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love all my guys. You know what I'm saying? But that's what that is. That's why we doing this so late. I'm probably just gonna only do an hour. But it's a lot of different topics I want to talk about with my special guest today. So without further ado, I was just talking about my youngest, Hoth 4, but my special guest today, and we're going to make some hand claps for Hoth 2.
What's up? It's good.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you looking real fly, my guy.
Appreciate it.
Got the chain on and all that. Yo. Got the waves spinning. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, I was told that men get their mother's hair. So obviously you didn't get mine because my shit gone. So, you know what I'm saying? You got your mother's hair because your mother got a good grade of hair. Her hair grows mad long and shit like that. So that's why your waves is spinning mad crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You're a fly guy. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm from the best.
Yeah. So I want to get, we're going to get into a lot of topics today, but I want to just speak to you and, you know, let the people understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you my son, my firstborn. You're 26 years old. You live in Trinidad. Everybody know I'm always promoting. I'll be going to Trinidad a lot, and it be for you and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Give us a little like backstory on you, because I'm always talking about you and shit like that, and niggas don't never really get to, you know what I'm saying, hear from you directly. So that's why I wanted to bring you on the show and let you talk about a little something. So give people a little feedback about you.
Yo, it's Hoth too. My real name is Lameek. You know, right? I already know that. I'm from Trinidad, 26 years old. Got a beautiful little daughter, 4 years old.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm out here with my father on a little vacation time to get away from all the bullshit in Trinidad, all the nonsense, killing, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I be hearing a lot of that though. Everybody be talking about Trinidad is so wild, it's so bad and all that. But when I go out there with you, it be all good for me. I'll be here.
Because we spare we good, but
right.
The neighborhood and the people I'm around my age, but they just knuckleheads, you know what I'm saying? But I be trying to stay out of trouble. Got a daughter to live for. Life is good, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you got a whole fucking conglomerate fucking empire to run.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm real privileged and I'm blessed. I appreciate it.
Yeah, son. Matter of fact, we shouldn't even really be saying that on here because people could watch him like, oh, the buy is set up. The buy is set up. You know what I'm saying? The buy good. The buy good. They be like, oh, you get rich and you switch.
Nah, be low key and be grinding. Ain't thinking about that shit.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, so I was married to your mom's.
Actually.
You know what I'm saying? We was married for a long time, but we wasn't together for that long. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm happy. For a while, it took me a little bit of time to really adjust to the fact that you was out there, living out there. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time when me and her separated, and I was really young. I was like 24, I think. I was 24 because you was 5. So I had you when I was 22, so that means I was 27.
27, yeah.
I was 27 when she left and kept you in Trinidad, and I was very angry at some point, and then I started missing you so much that that's when I started reaching out for me to be in your life and shit like that. But after all of these years of me flying back and forth to Trinidad, I actually really like the fact that I have like an international connect with Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like you being out there, coming up, visiting, me going down there to visit you and shit like that, because I love leaving America sometimes and getting a little vacation away from the bullshit. Like how you up here to get away from the bullshit.
I love Trinidad, but I just need to get away. And America is fun as hell.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the same way, man. So we're gonna do a lot of things out there and make some shit happen. You're not only up here just for a vacation, but you actually up here because we doing some business together, and we want to get some things popping out from New York to Trinidad, Trinidad to New York, and different things like that. Shout out my guy Just Jace, who's out there in Trinidad, or 4 Elements Radio.
Shout out my boy 16.
Yeah, 16. What's good, 16? You know what I mean? He got some dope shit out there. I shot 16 first video.
Facts.
But after that now, I see he got so much professional shit going on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a few of his songs today, real quick. We're gonna do a little music break, and I'm gonna go into some 16 shit that, in courtesy of you being out here, and that's being your childhood friend and shit like that. So I'm gonna show love to 16, you know what I mean? But I'm happy that you're here. And I'm happy to have you on the show in the studio. Now
I'm finally here seeing this shit on Instagram. And
you
I'm
always
home.
see
I'm
it,
like,
right?
damn, I'm really here right now. I made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know what? This is actually all yours, my nigga. So everything I'm doing is for the Hoths. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's all for you and shit like that. And you going to run this shit because you the oldest out of all of them. So, you know what I mean? You next up the bat or whatever. So
we got to do as a team.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Byron, 1-2. Byron the man was goody. You know what I'm saying? I got Hoth 2 in the building. Y'all see what it do. You know what I mean? But I want to get into a lot of different topics right now. Like we even gave him a little. Do you have anything else you want to say more about you and, you know what I'm saying, being in Trinidad and coming to America and everything like that? Because you could go into whatever you want to.
Oh, it's just good. I'm saying, like, just young, just trying to just figure out life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young, I'm black, American citizen, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure it out.
You actually American Trinidadian.
American Trinidadian. Got dual citizenship. I can fly out there. I can stay out here.
So you got a passport in America and the Trinidad.
I got a Trinidad passport. I got an American passport.
So how does that work with your daughter, being the fact that you're American and you're a dual citizen, American and a Trinidadian citizen? So when you make babies in Trinidad, are those kids automatically Americanized?
I'm not too sure, but I don't think it's a real problem if I bring her out here and try to get citizenship out here.
Because you are still American.
Exactly.
You have,
But
you know what I mean?
it's just the complications with her mom and shit like that. And I always wanted to just take my daughter away from her mom and stuff like that.
Oh, so
she's
you-
a girl too, so I can't just like separate.
Well, you know,
them
little
bonds.
girls is like daddy's little girls.
Yeah, but
So she'll get over her. You know what I mean? But
but-
I understand where you're coming from. You don't want to break up the home and you want to have that relationship to where they can see each other like that. But how you think it made me feel that, you know what I mean, I had to commute back and forth all these years to be in your life?
it probably was just heartbreaking because like as soon as I left, I started crying. As soon as I left the airport, I'm like this is the first time I was away from my daughter for the first time in my entire life.
Yeah, because since Kat was born, you never
was
came up
always
here.
there, like,
I was always coming down there.
Yeah.
I've been down there a lot of times. When they opened up the borders, that is, because the borders was closed for a while. So I used to only see y'all on video chat for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And then once the borders opened up, I think it was June. They opened up the borders June 1st or June 2nd.
Yeah.
I was on a flight June 4th. That goes to tell you how bad I was missing my son and my granddaughter. That soon as they opened up the borders, I think it was June 1st or June 2nd, I had a flight for June 4th. I was gone, right in Trinidad. And there's footage of me out there on my lives or on my past history. So if y'all scroll up through my Instagram and go through my lives or go through just my post, you'll see exactly when I went out to Trinidad and shit like that. And now he's up here with me, and I'll be going back down next year for the carnival in February with Just Jason shit. Yep. So we got a lot of shit popping, but we want to get into some current events. Let's do some current events now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And let me not forget neither to do a little quick music break and get into 16 joints,
Gotcha.
shit like that. But I want to get into some current events. So the first thing is 21 Savage said that Nas was irrelevant. Shout out to Nas with King's Disease 3. You know what I'm saying? You got the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows for a fact that Nas is a lyrical god. He's the only rapper that destroyed Jay-Z in a battle. Jay-Z may be a billionaire and he may be like really, actually he's staying kind of quiet right now with everything that's going on with Yeezy. He ain't really speaking too much. But shout out to Jay-Z and the whole Rock Nation and all of the A&Rs and everybody up there at the label and all that. But Nas is the only rapper in history to shut down Hova. God's son shut down Hova. You see how I said that? God's son shut down Hova with Ether. Now I know it's a lot of Brooklynites that always say, "Oh, he killed Nas on that takeover, and then he did the super ugly. He couldn't fuck with that." But the nostalgia of that Ether, mainly the third verse, the whole song itself was a burial for that battle for Jay. But that third verse kind of like had him shed a tear. And I think he's still kind of hurt off that shit. And I'm saying that to say this, that in King's Disease 3, he says something about sitting up in the range, reminiscing about Takeover. I would text, in a Range Rover, listening to Takeover. He said dissecting Takeover. Sitting in a Range Rover, dissecting Takeover, would text Jay and say, "This ain't over." Ooh. Like, whoa. That, like, for him to say that and just, you know, friendly, jokingly sparring and saying that, I know Jay was like,
like this
nigga trying to bring the shit back up. But it's all good because it's music and everybody rich, so it ain't no big deal. But it's little like entendres and double entendres and metaphors and shit like that and slick sly shit that he's saying. And Nas is mentioning a lot of niggas' names more now, I see. But with that being said, who the fuck is 21 Savage to say Nas isn't relevant? Like, first of all, 21 Savage is relevant because he's one of these new age rappers that was on like the next up.
Freshman 2016.
Freshman 2000, yeah. And, you know, he been doing his thing and everything like that. But you got to be a rapper that has to be kind of lyrical to even address a lyrical god like Nas. Like, I could see if Drake would have said some shit like that. Because Drake is very relevant. Drake is lyrical. He got some bars and he could do the sing-songy lady shit. And you know what I mean? Like, he's really up.
But you know what I think it is though? It's like due to the fact that Nas hasn't dropped no music or nothing in a long time. Like
no,
that.
buddy, this is King's Disease 3. Nas dropped 3 albums in less than 2 years.
Word?
His first Grammy that he ever got in his history, he got that in 2021. This is 2022. And he got that Grammy for King's Disease 1. He's on King Disease 3.
Exactly. Like young niggas not really paying attention to Nas anymore. That's probably why he said that. Because like young niggas just like on 21 Savage, Meek Mill, Drake, Migos.
But why is young niggas on Meek Mills? Meek Mill's not a young artist like these
around
guys.
that timeline. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, old niggas like Rakim and all these people. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know about their music. A lot of people don't try to listen to old school rap music and shit like that.
Already?
You know what I'm saying? Like this nowadays music and old music like 90s and the 80s. Like it's a complete landslide. Like everything right now is just something to just bob your head to and just bullshit lyrics. But like,
yo, everybody's talking about Nas' album, bro. And now that 21 Savage said that got more people checking for Nas' album.
Remember that. You got to say something to keep controversy because this album dropping. So anything he says is going to just skyrocket his views and his attention on Twitter, Instagram,
So
Facebook.
you know what, in all actuality, we should be thanking 21 Savage for saying that dumbass comment.
You're thinking about it.
It only helped catapult Nas' shit more. So you never know. It could have been some under the table shit where like, yo, 21, say some shit about my album, some disrespectful shit, so people could be checking for it. But yo, Nas, man, you are a living legend, my guy. Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have anything bad to say about you. Nothing. So keep doing your thing. Salute. Much respect and much success to you keeping on going. You know what I mean? If niggas don't know, Nas is the guy that's behind that ring, the door ring shit. You know what I'm saying? He has some shares, if I'm not mistaken, in Lyft or Uber. I could Google it right now and go into it, but y'all could do that. I'm just going to briefly go into some of the things and shit like he's involved in. I think he brought Mass Appeal and he owns it with some people, and they putting out a lot of them documentaries. They put out that Supreme documentary and different things of that sort. He got a lot of shit going on. He's always showing love to his brother Jungle. Jungle got the label, you know what I'm saying, putting out artists and shit like that. Isn't the dude from Harlem on Jungle's label or no? The dude East Davies, is he? Mass Appeal. That's Nas' imprint. So there you go. So how could he not be relevant if he got so much of this shit going on? Like, and it's not even about the music thing. Like, how could he not be relevant if he owns Mass Appeal, he owns the door ring, and you know how many people got the door ring and they talk about how they be catching people stealing their packages from the ring, the camera thing?
One of the original, if I'm not mistaken, he invested in Uber.
Yes.
Also.
You know what I'm saying? So how could he not be relevant when everything, all of his investments are like some of the biggest things going on right now? Yeah, all tech shit. Like, and shout out to Steve Stout, because I know Nas been working with Steve Stout for so many years, and since the beginning, since Steve Stout been in the game since the beginning, he's always been intertwining hip hop and hip hop artists with all of these different big corporations to make money and spread the wealth. So shout out to Steve Stout too, Queens. You know what I mean? East Elmhurst and all that. I know my history.
Probably think like, yo, Nas is not like the Soldier Boys and the Instagram, Twitter guys who just stay on Twitter to be yapping and beefing with nobody. Like, I feel like that's why he probably said that he's irrelevant, because he's not in the news for some bullshit every minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else just be in it for anything. Like Sweetie and Quavo and Lil Baby, like they be going
Nas
back and
went
forth.
Through that too with Khalees. They had a little issue when he was, you know, he said it in this album. He said, you know, he was married and it didn't work or whatever. He throw a little shit in there about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Fast Life, or is it FL Fast Life? Oh yeah, what's good, my guy? He was at the show. Oh, I want to get into that too. Last weekend I was in Miami for the Coast to Coast World Competition, $50,000 competition. Shout out to the young artist that won it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of talking to his parents right now, and we want to put a whole episode together of him and about that. Shout out Little Fats, who's actually the owner or one of the main people Coast to Coast live mixtapes and showcases. Shout out my guy DJ Epps, who just was here with us yesterday at the show we did. We're gonna talk about that more. Shout out DJ Holly Grove. Shout out I think his name was Tony Miles. He's a radio promo person down south. It was a shout out. damn, if it's some names that I forget, I don't wanna forget y'all. But yeah, it's a couple of people that was out there. Shout out all of the artists. Shout out everybody that came through. Shout out the winner. And I had a great experience down there, man. Cause shout out my guy Fire Vibes. Shout out Fire Vibes, cause after the shows and after the conferences, he was taking me to South Beach and bringing me to all of the clubs and everything like that. And I was coming back into my hotel room at like 4 a.m. from hanging on South Beach and shit. So shout out Fire Vibes, yo. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy. Shout out Chicago Hollow. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's goody, my guy? You know what I mean? If you want to come in on the live and say something, you can. It's an open forum today. I got my special guest, Hoth 2. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him as King Meek on Instagram, right? At King
_Meek 10.
King _Meek 10 on Instagram. I got my special guest, my firstborn in the building, straight from Trinidad and shit like that. That's what we doing. But yeah, so yeah, last weekend I was in Miami and I got a whole bunch of stuff coming out, footage and everything of that. But just this weekend was so busy. Like Friday, well, I picked you up from the airport. Thursday or Friday? Thursday night, right? And then Friday, what did we do Friday? I think we just hung out Friday. We don't even
just hang out Friday.
We don't even remember what the hell we did. We've been doing so much.
Yeah, we went to that event Friday.
Which
Went
event?
to that event in wasn't it Harlem Friday?
Nah, Harlem was yesterday. So what was Friday?
What we did Friday?
We
was just having so much fun. We was just all
yeah,
around.
We
the
went
place.
somewhere Friday. I don't remember where the fuck it was
Like
at.
we just
but-
go home, take a shower, put some clothes on. We just right outside. It's outside
word.
all
Like
day.
that's my life though. I ain't gonna front. I'm always out doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Say, yeah, checking in with me. Okay. That's what it do. Yo, good looking. Yo, matter of fact, come in on the live, my nigga. I want you to talk about that, son. You know what I mean? Talk about that shit. Word up. Yeah, definitely. We want to hear them on this shit. You feel me? Word. Get this right. Damn, I'm acting like I can't find the fucking hole.
We all been there before.
Son don't want to come in, I guess. Okay, all right. It is what it is, my guy. You coming in? Nope. All right. So, damn, I'm trying to think of what the hell we did Friday.
We went to work Friday.
Yeah, but I left. Once I left, I came and got you and what we did.
Shopping.
Oh, I wouldn't spend some money on Friday. That's what. No, after that, we still went. We went to Illa G's birthday party. That's what we did.
Play pool and
Happy
shit.
birthday, Illa. Shout out to the niggas from Haven over there on Grand Street in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Yo, happy 50th to Illa G. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, my guy. You know what I mean? Let me take this out because I don't think people can hear me with this in.
A bartender was busting ass and
Yo,
pool too. He was going crazy.
What's his name? Cairo or
I
I
forgot,
think it's Cyro. Shout out to the dude who owns Haven. Matter of fact, we should do some shit in there. He already told me. He told me whatever I want to do. Right. All right. Yeah. He told me whatever I want to do, we could do it. But shout out to him because I was the only motherfucker that beat him on the pool table.
Facts.
That's a fact. See, look.
He was busting ass, bro.
Hoth 2 was there.
He was busting.
This nigga was busting everybody ass so fast, bing bang bing, and he beat me. He beat me, but I was like, I'm gonna play him. I'm gonna beat him before I leave here. So I went to the other table and I was practicing. People thought they could fuck with me. I was taking everybody off on the second table, and they kept saying, "Oh, play me." I said, "I want to play him."
Hell yeah.
That's all I kept saying is, "I want to play him," and I kept joking with him and saying to him, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna play you and beat you before I leave here." And yo, I beat his ass. And when I beat him, I was like, yo, I'm the only one that beat him, yo. I'm the only one that can beat him. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Haven over there in Grand Street. Shout out to the owner. I think his name is Cairo or something like. I think it's Cairo.
Yeah.
But yo, shout out. He's a good dude.
Yeah,
I
good
think he's
energy.
Irish or something like that.
Yeah, he got good
he said,
energy,
like, you're Irish
mad
and shit
love
like
and shit
he's
like
like
that.
one of them fighting Irish kind of guys. You know what I mean? He was giving us shots and shit. Like a very good experience and good energy.
Yeah.
Real good energy. So shout out to you. Everybody that want to go out for drinks in Williamsburg or whatever like that, go to Haven on Grand. It's a dope spot. Grand Street and Manhattan Avenue. It's called Haven. I was over there at Illa G's 50th birthday party. Salute to my guy Illa G. I knew son for like 30 years. You know what I mean? So I'm happy to see a nigga make it to 50 and still doing well, still out there selling his merch, still out putting out music. He got the joint called Denim Malt Liquor. If I'm not mistaken, his new project is Denim Malt Liquor. Check that out. Salute Illa G, man. It's all love, my guy. You know what it is, man. So yeah, we did that and we had that fun time. And I had Hoth too with me the whole time. So you know I was enjoying myself. Leash, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Leash was out in Miami with me too. So we went out there and performed that joint. And then Saturday, what did we do Saturday? Saturday, we left Illa G's party. We got home. It was like 2 in the morning, maybe 1, 2 in the morning. Yeah. We went to a diner after that though, right?
Yeah,
we ate
after that diner.
That special diner right there. What's the diner name right there? Kellogg's. We went to Kellogg's Diner and ate. I brought Hoth to the Kellogg's. It's a imprint staple spot in Brooklyn. We ate there. And then we went home and we got up super early because I'm now acting in a show. It's called Undeniable with and me and Honey De Niro was acting together like I'm the captain and she's a detective. I scream on her in some shit. It's coming soon. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gina Baby. She's in it. Shout out to for pulling me in that joint. Why y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing? Y'all laughing. Yo, I ain't gonna front. Gina, you gonna be up on this show. I'm bringing you up here. Matter of fact, I spoke to we gonna bring the whole cast up here. We gonna do that. And we gonna have everybody talk about the shit. We gonna put some real promo behind the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, because the call time was 11 a.m. And then after we did that, I went to Harlem because I had a show. As y'all seen, I be promoting it on my page. We was at the New York Music Festival. Shout out to DJ Melody and that whole squad. You know what I'm saying? David L, Blue Diaz, the whole Respect the Grind. Shout out my guy Eno that was there. It was also my guy DJ Epps from Miami was there. DJ Self was there. It was some dope people in there. It's a lot of pictures online too that y'all can see us all in. Like it was a movie. I had Hoth 2 there with me as a cameraman and handing out flyers and working. Like I had him working. So soon as he came up here on vacation, but it's like a work vacation.
Nah, I came up here to work. I ain't came up here.
Oh, word! So let him know. Let him know what you came to do.
Came up here to work, learn as much as I can, take forward, trying to be a young man out here. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to be a young man.
Trying to be a young man.
You kind of like a little bit over a young man now. You like
still always room for improvement.
Yeah, you're still my kid though, so you gonna always be a young guy to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy to have you with me and out here grinding so you can see what your pops be doing. Like I know you mainly see it a lot online and shit like that.
But now I'm here.
Yeah, son. So that's a great feeling. But yeah, that was the weekend, and then right after that, when we did that yesterday, that show was lit. Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't even finish because after that we went to go get Hoth 3.
Yeah, went to Sky.
And we went to Sky Zone.
Sky Zone, yeah.
And you hurt your ankle a little bit.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I fucked my ankle up, my big toe and shit. Trying to be like a little big ass kid in there. It was fun too.
Shout out to House of Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Every Sunday, y'all know what it is. It's World of Rama, Grindhardtv podcast, and the House of Hip Hop. You already know what it is. You know what I mean? Spicy Sugar, what's up, boo? You already know. But yeah, so after that we went to the Sky Zone and shit. We did all of that. I dropped Hoth 3 off with his brother. You know what I mean? And then me and you went to the crib and we got up super early. Super early because I don't know why we got up super early because like Hoth 4 game was at 4 o'clock. So we was up early just vibing and shit like that. And I like really me and your vibe because now that you older, we could talk to each other about relationships and give each other advice and stuff like that because you know you got a child with the mother and stuff like that. So you my child with your mother, Hoth 3 with his mother, Hoth 4 with his mother. So it's a lot of different issues that we could have and we could just confide in each other about now that you're a grown man and you have a child with a woman and you know what I'm saying, you know what it is to go through relationship trials and tribulations and shit like that. So it's always good. So you know what I mean? Like I know it's a lot of people out there that don't have children and is okay with that, or they have children and they don't have relationships with their children. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what y'all do, then fine. I ain't judging you. But at the same time, like, it's a blessing to me to grow up with my sons, man. Nice. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to me, and I really enjoy it. I'm really having a great time hanging out with my oldest son, and we out here doing shit together. it's a really good look for me. And I'm like extra happy that, you know what I mean, just this weekend I was with all of my kids and we was all doing shit together, whether we was all together or we did it separately or we 2 of us was together and 3 of us together. Like, it's just a great feeling to be a father that, you know what I mean, I raised these kids and provided for these kids and been in these kids' lives all this time to now that y'all growing up and be able to, because Hoth said to me today before the game, he said, Dad, I was like, what's up? After I made him waffles and shit, because he wanted waffles or whatever like that. So he was like, Dad, I need you to come to my game today. And I looked at him with the funny look, and he looked at me with the funny look. Like, why are you looking at me with the funny look? And I'm like, dogs, I wouldn't miss this for nothing. Like, you bugging. Like, we all going. We mobbing to your shit. Only reason why I ain't go to the first game because I was in Miami doing some other shit. But we mobbing. Like, I'm definitely going to your game, my nigga. So,
I had to come through. Like, I heard him playing basketball. I had to see him.
You seen him, right? When you seen him in action playing, what you thought?
He was going crazy. He got fouled in his eyes, like a foul.
Like, and the ref didn't even call it.
Pulled up and shot a 3 in the nigga face. I'm like, what? I didn't even know he had that in him.
Yeah, son. And that game is actually on my live. If you look at my live before this one, I got the whole game on it. And real talk, the other opposing team, I forgot the name of that team because they didn't show up. They forfeited. So they automatically won because the other team forfeited. So now they're 2-0. But the referee made 5 of the players turn their uniforms inside out. So they play like a 5-on-5 full court. Friendly game. You know what I'm saying? And yo, all of that stuff that you see on my live is him playing his other teammates. And yo, my son, he got something. He told me, he said, Dad, I'm going to go to college for 2 years and then I'm going to get drafted in the NBA. He said, I'm going to do all of that by 19 years old. This is a 10-year-old telling me this. So whatever he want to do, I believe in him. When they wanted to rap, I let them rap, and I promoted the shit out of them rapping. And then they ain't want to rap no more. Now they said they want to do gaming and they want to do that. So I just supported them in whatever gaming shit they want to do. But Hoth said, yo, because he's a gamer, and if you go to his place on YouTube, he has his own page called Hoth's 2, The Hoth's 2. And that's his gaming page. And he got mad, what's the 2K he plays?
Yeah, 2K.
He plays 2Ks and Fortnite, and he got a lot of video up there of him talking over his shit and playing the game and shit. But when he gets on that court, this little 10-year-old, he gets super busy.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So just check out for him, and I'm going to be promoting him all day, every day like I'm doing right now with my oldest. We promoting. And this is Fatherhood Sunday. I should call that. That's the energy of today, Fatherhood Sunday, because there's a whole fatherhood.
Shout out Hoth, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not really much black fathers that be really taking care of their kids and being in their kids' life and shit like that, supporting them and letting them at least have the dream and follow their dream and stuff like that. So
yeah, especially
big shout out to you.
And let's not forget that a lot of times the mothers be like throwing monkey wrenches in a lot of shit sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I don't want to overlook that. There's a lot of dudes that's not in their kids' lives because a lot of times the mental stress and the headache from dealing with the mother gets dudes to, and I don't know how you let a woman stress you out that bad to where you don't want to be around your kid, but yo, it's a very mentally disturbing situation when you got to go through court and battle, and it's a lot of dudes out here that's paying child support and they can't even see their kids, and it's like very, very discerning to me that's going on, but I'm not that guy. I'm an alpha male.
Fact.
So I don't give a fuck what going on with me and the mother. I'm going to be in my kids' lives. Even if I got to fly to Trinidad and fly him back up here, I'm going to be in their lives, and there's nothing you're going to stop me. You don't give a fuck how much. You don't care if you could take my son and run to another country, run to another borough, or run to another state. You ain't stopping me.
Fact.
And that's that. That's just a fact. You're not stopping me. And you know what, y'all? Sometimes women be being real angry and bitter, but they still be wanting to fuck.
Exactly.
Like, how you mad and angry at a nigga and you want to try to stop him from seeing his kid or try to hurt him by getting in his pockets with the child support, but then y'all get a little bit cool and you back sucking his dick and fucking him again. So it's like,
they want to control us.
Yeah.
They want to control us and micromanage us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, guys, talk.
They just want to control us and micromanage us. You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit off too.
That's why they be trying to be going for the Sims that be all, oh, I love you, lovey-dovey and shit, and giving them their paychecks and doing them, bending backwards and shit. But can I ask for a little sex and some shit like that or something to eat? Oh, nah, oh, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, we just, as black men, they just got to have a real strong mental and a
thick skin
and a strong backbone to deal with these chicks, because they'll suck you dry and leave you and go fuck the other guy at the finish line.
Wow. So they running a race to go fuck the guy at the finish line?
Hell yeah. They wait at the finish line for the winners. Wait at the finish line for the winners and then come and swoop in and take him.
Wow. That was real big, thoughts coming from you being such a young man. But I know once you have a child with a woman and you go through a couple trials and tribulations, you already hip now. Yeah. It's like you're hip. Once you go through it, you hip. Because there's a lot of guys that I know that got baby mama drama or wife drama, and they be talking to me about it, and they be really distraught. And you know what I tell them? I tell them, yo, bro, time heals all.
Facts.
Time heals all.
But one thing I learned about dealing with women is like, you just gotta not give them that attention, because that's all they can feed off of. That's all they think that they control you with, that attention and emotion, because they can't hurt us physically. A few of them can, but they can't really get to us. The only way that they can get to us is like withdrawing sex from us, or just being bitches and just extra and emotional for no reason. That's how the only way that they can get us to get a reaction out of us. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, like, the only thing that they can really do is give you pussy. They can't do much for you. They can't help you lift shit. They can't help you fix shit. They're not even gonna help you get back on your feet sometimes. Like, they'll just literally here to find the winners, and then as soon as you dry, they leave your ass.
That's some real deep information right there. Coming from a young 26-year-old, huh?
Yeah, I'm just experienced. Like, I was here with you was going through your shit, and I peeped certain shit, and I picked up like, oh, this how you do with this lady, this how you do with this female, and there's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you see what I went through with your moms, right? And now you see what I go through with your brother's moms, and you know what you going through with your son, your daughter's.
That's why
mom.
I go extra hard trying to be as present as much as I can in my daughter's life, and a strong male that she can look up to. You know
so how does that feel to you right now, for this being the first time in 4 years of you being away from her for so long? It's been a couple days, but you're gonna be out here for a little while. So how's that affecting
It's
you?
a little mentally challenging, but I call her on video call and speak to her. But it's like the first time I'm like literally away from her. The most I spent is like a week away from her since I was in Trinidad. Because I got sick and I couldn't really get her that weekend. Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just up here to work and trying to go hard to make sure that she's good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out first up __ first up _ 90s baddie. You know what I mean? Shout out to you coming in. If you want to say something, about what we talking about, I know you just came into the situation, but it's me and my son Hoth too, and we talking about situations with relationships, baby mama, baby daddy drama. If you want to come in and say something, you can. I like to get the opinions from everybody. You feel me? Like,
you just gotta have a lot of patience dealing with these females, yo. Gotta be on your purpose. Gotta be focused, getting your money, supporting your dreams first. Put yourself first always. I'm not saying you got kids, but these females shouldn't even be in your top 5. You should always have like your business, your job, your hobbies, your hustling, your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, these females, they come and go. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come and go, and they replaceable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, you saying they come and go, but I've been dealing with y'all mothers y'all whole lives, so they ain't going nowhere. Them motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. They stay. As long as I'm in y'all lives, I got to deal with them. And you know what? I get a little bit stressed out a little bit sometimes with them and their attitudes and stuff like that. But the fact that they gave me y'all, like I you know what I'm saying? I always say this, you know what I'm saying? I'll say I borrowed their wombs for 9 months.
Yeah,
like, I incubated their wombs and made y'all, and I'm so happy to have my sons in my life and be in y'all lives that I can't be so mad at them, the mothers, because I love y'all so much that I have to have some type of love for them being y'all mothers, and y'all love y'all mothers. So the fact that y'all love y'all mothers, I gotta have some sort of love for them. You know what I'm saying?
You know, my problem is about a lot of females is just like, as a man, all you just want to feel is appreciated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You putting all that work, you putting all that effort. Like, sometimes you just ask for a little appreciation. Like, make me feel like the work that I'm putting in is like, you appreciate that shit. Like, you looking at me, I'm like, yo, I'm on my grind, I'm doing my thing, and all I need is just a little bit of support.
So every so often they got to give you a little massage and suck you off and shit.
I'm saying that's like reaching. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not reaching you. That's your woman. She got to suck.
I'm saying, like, you don't really, unless that's what you on. But I'm saying, like, you know, just help me with my goals, help me focus, help me get back on my feet if I fall down. You know
of course they gotta, you know, stroke our egos and be a support system for us, because I've been seeing a lot of posts and this one post got me like really thinking like our mothers were our first women that we fell in love with, right? Our mothers, right? And our mothers loved us genuinely and made sure some mothers, because a lot of people have mothers that they don't like and they hate. And I know a lot of people that don't, that got mad issues with their mothers, right? But our mothers was the first women that we loved, the first women that was genuinely there for us, treated us like kings, gave us what we needed, and you know,
provided for us, basically.
Provided for us. So then we go and be with this woman, and you know, now when you with a woman or a wife, they said it's said that woman is supposed to supersede everything else. You know what I mean? Like when you make a family with a woman, it's you, that woman, them kids, and then everybody else.
Right.
But nowadays, it just seems like the women with this whole I'm independent or I'm a bad bitch, they don't think that they have to cater to their man like that no more. They don't have to submit to their man or be a little submissive. It's a lot of fighting and tug of war with them.
But you know what it is though? They fighting, they do all that shit, but at the end of the day, we get the last laugh.
And why is that?
Because at the end of the day, they can't. Once they get a man that really loves them, we're like irreplaceable sometimes. Because niggas just want to fuck. Not a lot of people just want to be in relationships and help you focus on your goals and take care of your kids. A lot of niggas not really putting up with that shit.
Right.
They put up with you just to get that nut off, and then they get that nut, poof.
Right.
But a lot of women, like, they think that getting that little bit of attention or getting some likes on Instagram or that little instant gratification, and they think that they like Cardi B or Beyonce and some shit.
When they're really not.
They're really not. You just
they're Barty D and fiance.
Like really and truly, if you ask some females like, what can you really provide in a nigga life? Most they're gonna say is, I'm a good person. I got a personality. But what else? Can you cook? Can you mentally hold me down? Can you cook for me? Can you?
You said cook twice, so you obviously like eating.
Yeah, I love food. Like I can't be with a woman that can't cook.
Yo, real talk. I don't know, like you told me this before. You said you've been with girls before that couldn't cook and stuff like that. And I've just met girls like sporadically, maybe like a quickie or something like that, where they couldn't cook. And it wasn't a big deal to me because I'm not with you. So I don't care if you cook. But it seems like all of y'all mothers know how to cook. So it seems like women that have that knows how to do the things that I like. That's who I was attracting.
Yeah, because we like women that like our mothers, that nurturing female feminine energy.
That's what we want. We want
a lot of women nowadays got this toxic feminism.
Now don't get it
bullshit.
twisted. You're not my mother. Ladies, you're not my mother.
Facts.
But at the same time, you definitely cook and clean and do different things like that. And I appreciate y'all for that and everything like that. But all of the nagging and the beefing and all of that, like, you got to whoa horsey with that one, like right there. Whoa,
I mean, like, all that comes with the package, but sometimes they just be overbearing and or extra for no reason. Or
a lot of people, it takes a man's strong mental to be able to deal with that, because it ain't no woman that ain't gonna beef with you and have some type of altercation with you about something. Even if a dude go to some third world country and get some subservient, submissive girl to bring her back to America, like a lot of dudes go, they go to DR and get these girls. They go to the Philippines and get girls, and they'll go to Thailand and bring some mail order brides back. But once some chicks get a little bit of Americanization, they're like, fuck you, nigga. I'm not washing no dishes tonight. I'm not cooking tonight. I'm not fucking you tonight. And I don't need you, and if you want to play around, I can leave you and you'll be paying me.
To be honest with you, the best love that you always get is when that you know that you don't got shit, and the only thing that you're really there for is a person. Like, everybody just there for opportunity and a come up. Or,
uniquely,
you know what I'm saying?
Coordinated. What's goody? This is DJ Epps family on the 1 and 2. If you want to come in on a live and talk about what you do, I could bring you in, because me and you definitely gonna do some business. So I want you to talk about. I know. See, we speaking on relationships and women and stuff, and we have a man's perspective, but you a female, so you can speak on your perspective. But if you don't want to come in, that's fine. But you know what I mean. Y'all will be seeing me do a lot of work with Uniquely Coordinated, because she's going to bring a lot of different artists and stuff like that to this platform, and they'll be on the show and stuff like that. So shout out to her. You know what I mean? I met her through DJ Epps. That's his fam. So we got a lot of shit going on with that as well. All right, so we touched on that situation. We touched on everything that happened in this weekend. I want to also say that the new single is out, Ayo QGTM, produced by Blue Diaz. I'm running around crazy doing a lot of different things with that single. You heard me open up the show with it. I performed it on Sunday. I've been doing a lot of shows, actually. I've been promoting and performing in a lot of places and doing a lot of shit. But oh yeah, shout out to M Easy. I was on Power 105 with the interview. You know what I mean? Shout out to the boy Fats. Shout out to the boy DJ Scripps and Scripps TV. You know what I mean? For the plug. M-Easy, we gonna definitely work on that. What we was talking about and stuff like that. Shout out Power 105 and all that. It's kind of like 6 degrees of separation because just yesterday, you know, DJ Self was up there. We was vibing and shit like that. And so it's a lot of things going on, man. Like it's just so much stuff happening. Oh, Donald Trump, on another note, Donald Trump just announced that he's running now for the 2024. It's the 2024 election, and frankly, that sound is real. But at the same time, I think he's gonna win. Pack of Wolves promotion. What's good? DJ Waddy Wolf is on the live.
What make you think that he's gonna win though?
Because I think the last election, I think he won. I think the Democrats yanked him out of. So many people didn't like him because of how he talks that they definitely wanted him out. But it's no possible way that all of the votes went in and he was up, and then a day later, all of these ballots coming out of nowhere, and Biden is like 60% over him. Like, yo, that was a bamboozlement. That was a bamboozlement, bro. And I don't care what people say. I've always been like for Trump because, for one, Trump is from Queens, right from Jamaica Estates. 10 minutes from where I work at. I could walk up the block and go to where I used to live at. And I remember Trump from back in the 80s where a lot of black people made money with this guy. Now, I'm all for my peoples and everything like that, but you always got to have allies from other ethnic groups. And I know for a fact, a lot of black people that I know made millions with Trump. A close friend of mine runs the Trump Tower. And they used to laugh at him because they thought he was joking about running to be president. And when he started winning, they started saying, oh shit, this motherfucker just might win. So he got in there and he was all about America. Let's do everything, make America great again and all this and that. And out of nowhere, like the votes just totally switched sides when the ballots came in. It was kind of weird to me, you know what I mean? Because I'm sitting back and I'm just watching shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me see what's going on. So when all of those people stormed the Capitol, yeah, it was mostly white people that was doing it. And, you know, they got away with a lot of shit. The one lady that got killed because she, you know, that's what you get. Because it was nothing but black people that stormed that Capitol. A lot more people would have been killed.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But that one white lady got killed for storming. But was they really all wrong for that? Were they really all wrong?
It's justifiable. But
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we ain't supposed to do, you know, in-house terrorism and do stuff like that, but when you know something ain't right, it's just not right.
Everybody act.
So this is why I feel like when he runs again, all of the people that really is for Trump that didn't go out and vote, they're gonna come out and vote this time. They're gonna be like, you know what? There's not gonna be no way, no ballot's gonna say that he didn't win, and he's gonna come out and win. And you know what's so crazy? Him and Yeezy is friends, as you see. It's gonna be a lot of different shit going on when he gets in office. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see what's gonna happen. You feel me? Yo, we gonna come back on the live because my live is about to end. So we'll come back with that live. I'll come right back. But real talk, being the fact that we are, you know what I'm saying, at the end of 2022, right? And 2023 is now coming into play. I think something's going to, when Trump comes in there, a lot of people going to come out and vote for him. And I really believe, who's going to vote Biden in again? Like, look how things are right now. It's not better with Biden. It's not.
I don't think people just didn't like Donald Trump. That's just it. They just natural hate.
Yeah, so they wanted to give Biden a shot because he's been in politics for so long and never won because he's a fucking nincompoop. But now they let him win. He's not winning another term.
That's facts.
I really don't think he's going to win another term. I really seriously doubt him winning another term. And I like to know, why the fuck does Instagram start timing our lives now? That's kind of weird, but it is what it is. But I really believe Trump is going to win again this time. And if they try to do some other ballots, all of a sudden 60,000 ballots came in out of nowhere and now Trump is behind, I don't know, man. Like, it's a lot of bamboozlement to go. And don't get me to say, because I'm for everybody. You know what I mean? There's some Democrats that I like. There's some Republicans that I like. Like, you know what I mean? Kathy Hochul just won. And I just posted a picture with me and her because she came to my job and you know, was showing us mad love. And I took pictures with her, and she's the first governor that was elected in the history. The history. And I know this lady. So, and she's a straight Democrat. But I still was like showing her love and posted a picture with her like that. So people can say, oh, this Republican or this Dem. Listen, I guess you could call me, I vote working citizen. I'm a working person. A working person with views that if it ain't right, it ain't right. I don't give a fuck. Oh, if I was just Democratic and a Democrat person did some fuck shit, I'm going to keep riding with them? No. If I was a Republican person and a Republican person did some fuck shit, I'm supposed to ride with them? No. If it ain't right, it ain't right. I have my own mind. I think for myself, and I know what's right and what's wrong. And I'm not going to be just riding with a party because, oh, the Democrats are supposed to be for black people and the Republicans is for white people. But when you think about it, during slavery time, it was really the Democrats that didn't want to end slavery. That war, that civil war that happened in America against the people from the South and the North that didn't want to end slavery, it was the Democrats that didn't want to end that free labor from black slaves. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, it's Republicans that were fighting to like get it abolished, and they all got killed. From JFK to Abraham Lincoln to a couple of Republicans or people that supported black people that got killed. If you think about it, it's like logic, mathematics. You peace, God, you God, but
The Democrats was originally the Republicans. Lincoln was a Republican. I think it's called the Red Republicans is the famous group of them.
yeah, because you know it was always the elephants and the donkeys, red and blue. And if you do your homework, it was really the Democrats that really didn't want to end slavery because they loved that free labor. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how in this day and age that black people are supposed to be all Democrat. Because it kind of make it seem like that black people are just supposed to be Democrat. Like black people are getting money now. So if they're looking at it as Democrats is for the people and it's for the working class citizens and the Republicans is for rich people and the conglomerates and stuff like that. But it's black people getting money too.
Yeah, but they still look at us like slaves.
Exactly. And that's what people need to open their eyes and think about. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye West, he's clearly friends with Donald Trump. He's clearly friends with all of these big wig people. He's done business with the big Nazi dudes from Adidas and all of that stuff. Like, he's been mingling with all of them, but he's always stressed the fact that they do not care about black people. He said it on a national platform. He said George Bush does not care about black people. He said that.
I remember that.
So he's always been for his people. He just have allies in different nationalities that you gotta have to make to effectively make shit happen.
You know what the funny thing about it too is that the minute that Kanye West says anything, he's automatically labeled as he's crazy.
Crazy, or he's anti-Semitic,
he's losing it, or something's going
and
on.
And then you got the guy Kyrie Irving from the Brooklyn Nets. Like, this dude just posted a picture of a fucking movie. They call it an anti-Semitic movie. But this movie is on Amazon and released by Jeff Bezos, the multi-billionaire that has, is he the guy that does Tesla?
That's
Amazon. So Elon Musk does it. Jeff Bezos is the guy that owns Amazon, but yet the Jews don't say nothing to him for putting this movie on their platform. But they tear down Kyrie Irving for posting it on Twitter. And here it is, another rich motherfucker, Elon Musk, took over Twitter and about to shut the shit down. Like, is it only white people that could do whatever the fuck they want to do and get away with it?
They showed you that with Andrew Tate too.
Yeah. Speak on that, Andrew Tate, because you was telling me about that earlier. Let's hear more about that.
He's somebody like, I really like, the last couple months I started taking him real serious because he's like a real, like a man that's like pushing men's mental health and pushing you to like get a job and get a business and get your money right, forget these hoes and focus, you know what I'm saying? And he's labeled as misogynist and bigot all of a sudden because him just speaking up on how he really feels and how the world really works. But the moment he says something, they instantly cancel him. Oh, he's homophobic, he's this, he's that, the third, the fourth, the fifth. But there's a woman called Drew Afalo. I don't know if you heard about her. She be violating niggas left, right, and center, and she has like a platform where she goes and does that shit.
What's her nationality? I
think she's like, I don't know if she's Spanish or Mexican or some shit like that, but she lives to just talk shit about men. And then this month, I think this month is National Men's Health Month. Nobody's talking about that shit. Nobody. Like, men's mental health is not really taken serious at all. Like, not even a little bit. The suicide rate for men is way higher than females. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. But nobody really cares about us, man. We got to go out there and make ourselves
valuable. Yo, you know what I noticed? As a man, hold on.
Bless you. God bless you.
Thank you. As a man, we're never genuinely loved. Facts. We're only loved for what we can do and what we can provide.
Chris Rock said that.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it's real.
Women, dogs,
and babies
are loved unconditionally. A man's only loved under the condition that he can provide.
Yep. So if you can't provide for your woman and take care of your children, you a piece of shit.
Unless you want to be a simp, just giving up.
But it's not even really being a simp, because if you got children by a woman, right, and you doing right by her and you taking care of her and you making sure she's a queen and you doing right by your children and everything like that. They don't want that. They don't even appreciate that.
They don't want that. They don't even want to be a queen or be appreciated. You know what they want?
I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Like, listen, I know some guys that worked extra hard to provide for their children, right? They've been working years, 18 to be exact, to take care of their 18 and 17, maybe 15-year-old, right? To find out that them children wasn't even his. So how could you really be appreciated and loved unconditionally when in all actuality, you just love what he can do for you? Because clearly you, the woman who's done this, you've been fucking another person this whole relationship you've been with this guy, because that guy's a provider. So you just used that guy as the provider while you was getting dicked down by the neighbor. And you was pinning them kids on the guy who's the provider. But you only loved him because he can provide for you. Because clearly, if that guy couldn't provide for you, you ain't love fucking him. Because you was fucking him, but you ain't love it because you was fucking the other guy.
Settled for it, but
she settled for him. She settled for the whack dick nigga because he got the money, and the nigga with no money, he was blaming her. And she pinned all of the kids on the nigga with the money until he found out. Everything in the dark is going to come to light. So for all you women out there that's just using motherfuckers, eventually a nigga going to get hip, no matter if he's a simp or not. It's whether you decide to stay being a simp.
And that's what Andrew Tate was talking about. Like, yo, like,
and that guy who died, what's the guy who died for a heart attack that used to talk all about relationships? And Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels, yeah.
Yo, he wasn't far off of what he was talking about. And you know when he died, you see how many women out there in their podcast
they was happy when he
was
died.
Like, oh yeah, we get rid of him. He's doing this, he's doing that. And it's like, this man was giving sound advice about relationships to women.
And males too.
Yes.
Facts.
He was shit a man down too.
Yeah, he wasn't just dissing women. He was talking about deadbeat ass motherfuckers
he was just
too.
Constantly speaking facts.
And it seems like people don't like the truth. The truth is hurting everybody, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
They want soft lies.
Yes, they want soft lies. And I'm not a good liar, so I tell people the truth. And that's probably why I'm not liked so much, because I'm always saying how I feel and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'm going to just not be a well-liked person to some people, but I can't be lying all the time. This shit is whack. Look, Shape just came in the building. Yo, Shape, come in on the live, man. Say what up to your cuzzo, man. You know what I mean? Come in on the live, boy. And this guy Shape got the models. He used to do all of the Kevin Samuels
the reactions
to Kevin Samuels, so he would know. Yo, Shape, what's good? What's goody, my boy? Hold up. Oh shit.
Can't find the hole. You all been there before.
Yo, Shape. Yo, I can't hear you, my boy. 1, 2. Yo, you got me. You got the joint up. Yo, Shape, what's wrong with your sound, boy?
What up, though?
Oh, okay. Yo. What you was doing? You was eating something or something? What?
What you mean?
Nah, cause I didn't hear you. I thought you probably was.
The Bluetooth off.
Oh, you had to take the Bluetooth off. Yeah, so what's goody?
Yeah. What up, though?
What's good with you? Yo, we was just talking about
Exactly,
Kevin
bro.
Samuels, and we was talking about Kevin Samuels and how he was like giving the business to men and women about relationships and shit like that. Cause me and Hoth too, we here talking about relationships and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I know you used to do all of the reactions for Kevin Samuels. So what you got to say about that with relationships and things of that sort? Cause you be going hammo.
I mean, yeah. Follow my YouTube. Shake out the models. You know, honestly, like I think a lot of men need to know the information about how to deal with women because a lot of them are confused.
Facts.
Got a lot of feminine men, you know, and a lot of men trying to figure out how to succeed with women. They don't know where to turn. You know what I'm saying? So I think Kevin was a good start. It ain't over though. I think he was a good start to what men should, how they should focus. You know what I'm saying? How to behave with women. But the one thing he did wrong, and it's not necessarily wrong, but you can't do outside his shows. You can't really be getting mad and angry with women though. I
So-
try to tell people we gotta chill on the anger with women.
So you think Kevin Samuels was getting mad at the women when he was like critiquing them?
I mean, yeah, he would. You would see it. Like he would start yelling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he would say that he matches their energy. Like if you listen to him in interviews, he would say, "I match your energy," and there's truth to it. But he's being entertaining. It's entertaining to see him yell at girls. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the entertainment factor. But in real time at home, you know, if your chick is getting out of control, you got to be in control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all both can't be out of control because then, you know, it's like two women fighting.
Yeah, you right about that. But yo, when you was doing your commentating about it, like yo, you had me laughing. Like you are just as funny as that guy. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
I'm glad I got a chance to speak to him too, twice.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So he
What's up?
knew he was
Yeah,
aware of you doing.
I'm part of his archives.
So you what would they call his whole crew? Like how Beyonce got the Beehive and Beyonce and Nicki got the Barbs. You would be the Samuels.
Nah, they call it the CIA.
Oh, the CIA.
Confident, intelligent, and I forgot what he said. Attractive men, confident, intelligent, and attractive. You know,
Oh,
the
that's
CIA.
dope. That's
So you one of the CIAs then?
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like Kevin Samuels, you know, it's sad he had a short run. I wish he was around to this day, man. It's crazy that his run was so abruptly cut short. You know, it just shows you how much your health is important to you, you know. So he died from something a lot of black men are dying from, heart disease at a young age.
And you know what's
We gotta
weird?
be-
The motherfucker, he looked as so healthy. Like he was always suited up, physically fit, not looking all
Makeup.
fat and sloppy. But yo, you never know what's going on inside.
Yeah, makeup. I mean, remember he's a image consultant, but he had cancer at a young age, so he was struggling with disease from a young age. You know, he had cancer when he was in his 20s, and he had to have a surgery because he had a cancer tumor the size of his foot inside of his abdomen.
Damn.
Wow. See, you never know what's going
so
on
he's been
behind it.
battling with health his whole life. So he's someone that, you know, really wasn't in good health, but he managed to kind of survive until that point, you know.
Wow. Shout out to Cali Rain 1. You know what I mean? Well, look, Shape, we happy to have you on the show. You know what I'm saying? You see your cousins up here, Hoth too. We gonna have to link before, you know what I'm saying, before he dip back. And
Yeah, y'all didn't let me know that. What the hell?
I'm
was a
saying it was a
surprise.
surprise. We
I ain't
surprised
let nobody
everybody.
know it. To be honest with you, I'm still like trying to keep this under the radar. Like,
Well,
I ain't trying to be.
you're not under the radar no more. So you on my show, motherfuckers is
Under
knowing
the
you here.
radar.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm trying to keep.
Thank you,
this.
yo, son.
I'll be the first person I want to hit if I touch on it. I got the vibes more than anybody you know. Maybe World got the vibes too, but besides me and him, we 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the first person to hit.
Word. But yo, Shape, we thank you for coming in. We going off the scene. We gonna get up. We gonna talk and set up a date where we can all link up and go get some drinks and you know what I'm saying, do what we do and shit like that. Thank you for coming in. Grindhardtv podcast. We about to end. We started late today because Hoth 4 had a basketball game, so we was at the game and we came here. I'm gonna be switching up my times a little bit on weekends because he has like a basketball schedule and his games is on weekends. So sometimes they'll be in like cut into when I'm doing the podcast, so I'm gonna have to like switch some times around, or I'm gonna have to just do them live wherever I'm at on location like I usually do. But since we out of time and we gotta end it, I want to end it with one of the songs from an artist that I shot a video for out of Trinidad. His name is 1-6. So we're gonna end the show on his video, on his music, and we're gonna be back next week with more Grindhardtv podcast. Thank you, Shape Got the Models. Yo, tell them what's your Instagram.
Yo, Shape_L. Follow me. If you want to learn about how to deal with women, how to get right in life, yo, follow that page, YouTube channel, Shape Got the Models. Let's fucking go.
Yo, salute, Shape. We gonna see you soon, man. Matter of fact,
Yes,
I might be in Jersey doing a show coming up. I'll keep you posted what it's about and everything like that, so you can pull up.
Yeah, remember we linked last time when you were at the Drewski shit.
Right, exactly, because I'm all over the place with it. You already know.
Yes, sir. Grind hard.
All right, that's a fact. Yo, Miki, give him your Instagram and everything like that.
My Instagram is king_meek10. Instagram. I'm trying to be on some real Twitch shit soon. That's a project coming soon. I'm probably going to be playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, GTA, all that stuff. But this is a project working up soon, so I can't give you everything right now.
Right. We working. So, yo, we going to be back next week with more Grindhardtv podcast. And you know what? Even if Hoth 2 is not on there as a guest, he going to be behind the scenes doing something, because while he here with me, he working. So we be back with more. We going to end this show right now with 1-6 featuring Harmonic. And this video was shot by me a few years back while I was in Trinidad. And now this artist is really popping out there. So stay tuned. There's more to come from him. Shout out to everybody out in Trinidad, everybody out there, S.STREET everybody that's tuning in. And we'll be back next week with Grindhardtv podcast. You already know. Salute to everybody from Glue TV, UBC TV Network, Apple, Amazon Fire TV. We out here. We doing it real big and heavy. Y'all already know what it is. Grind hard.
It's a Monica. 1-6, nigga. Nigga like, pull up, 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 pull up. Nigga gotta hold up in the sea, I'm a nigga and 1-6 here on the track. Nigga be hitting it hard from a young child, yeah. Gotta only swing a bat. Black attack, black attack, black attack. Nigga be catching some heart attack. Matter of fact, this is not aftermath when you see MSG most grammy niggas. We coming, you nigga just frontin'. Hold up, let me tell you some. Fact of the matter is we just here for the biz money, of course. Never the loss, you niggas are soft. You on my loaf, niggas are hating and we even made it. Then most I'ma do is just stop and just catch a bit bitch on my lap and my ass be clapping. Niggas around me, yeah, they be strapping 100% local. Yes, they be rapping and trapping. You see what is happening in Trinidad now is evolving. This is our offering. Pray the Lord of the Rings. Kill you by enemies. Stack on my enemies. Stinging like killer bees. Got me a honeybee. Hold up, 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 hold up. And I be like, hold up, hold up, hold up. We got more weed, yeah, get that shit roll up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. My team for the swag and you see it when we show up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Me and my team, and you know we about to blow up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. 1-6. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up like a robbery. These niggas are hitting, but it really doesn't bother me. Froze a second on the beat, your nigga vomiting. Yeah, bitch, you blowing on my neck like a harmonica. Get to the money real quick, call me Sonic. We fucking up this track, 1-6 and I'm on it. Shit out together, we shooting off like a rocket. Gone. Niggas are trying their best to stop it, but they can't fuck with me, you know I got it. All this hating they're doing, getting no profit. Hold up, get that weed roll up. These niggas are claiming they better, but they don't know us. Talking about they got skills, but they never show us. Acting like kids, these niggas better grow up. Me and my niggas are, you know, we about to blow up. You say I ain't shit, but the bitch wanna hook up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, the bitch kinda ugly, so I tell her bitch, hold up. I be the freshest nigga anytime I show up. Slip around me and finessing your token. Smoking that strong shit, got me soft spoken. My eyes on the low, but it's still wide open. I'm from Trinidad, so you know that I'm a local. 1-6 on the beat, don't act like you don't know it. Hold up, 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 hold up.